Hey guys, what's up? Spectre here, and the studio that gave us Knights of the Old Republic 2, Fallout New Vegas, and Pillars of Eternity are bringing us a brand new RPG set in the stars, and I'm here to bring you up to speed on it. Let's jump in. In the Outer Worlds, you play a colonist who is awoken from cryogenic sleep to find that yourself and hundreds of other colonists have been abandoned on the edge of the galaxy. You're tasked with unraveling a conspiracy set in motion by the universe's mega corporations. There are two planets you'll be traversing: Terra 1, also known as Monarch, which has run amok with its failed terraforming, resulting in an infestation of mutated beasts. And then there's Terra 2, also known as Halcyon. It's been successfully terraformed and inhabited. Aside from being littered with beasts, the landscape is full of advertising for the many in-game mega corporations. These corporations operate as factions that you can side with and even work for. Spacer's Choice, for example, is the acme of the galaxy, creating unreliable and cheap products for the interstellar masses. Choosing to work for them could affect the way that you interact with NPCs who work for, say, Auntie Cleo's, a company that makes mostly food and drugs. You must navigate the conflicts taking place between colonists and corporations and choose sides. Player choice is central to the game's design, with areas that allow players to take on challenges in various ways. Stealth, strength, or a silver tongue will get you through many of the game's obstacles. For those of you who prefer combat, you'll be able to take out any NPC you choose, as the game is ripe with opportunities to double-cross others. According to the game's senior narrative designer, Catherine Megan Starks, you can even take out the very scientist who wakes you from cryosleep. Every choice that players make will shape the way their character evolves and eventually unlock one of the game's many endings. Your choices won't be the only thing that shapes your character, however, as the Outer Worlds will feature a unique flaw system. This will allow your experiences to mold your character as well. Flaws are character traits that you can accept after certain events take place in-game. For example, if you fight enough robots, you may develop a phobia towards them, giving you a debuff when facing off against them. However, you will gain an additional buff to offset your character's flaws. You can have up to 3 flaws over the course of the game. It's not all bad, however, as over time you will also gain new strengths, as you level your character with a system that's similar to Fallout's special system. Players will be able to sink skill points into individual skills, such as stealth or melee, and every 20th skill point will net you a new and powerful exotic perk. Obsidian is touting robust and deep character choice and customization, from a full character creator to options that allow players to create distinct builds. Weapons run a wide gambit, from light, medium, and heavy weaponry to energy weapons and even melee. Player damage will be based on your own stats, as well as individual weapon stats. Your weapons can be modded, allowing them to do shock or fire damage, and they can even be improved for increased damage output. The furthest reaches of the galaxy can be lonely, but luckily you won't be going alone. There isn't a fixed number just yet, but you'll be able to travel with at least 2 companions at a time. Unlike some past Obsidian games, companions will join you regardless of who you side with in-game, although you can eventually push them away by making choices they heavily disagree with. As you level up, so will your comrades. Each one will have a selection of abilities that you can level up, with additional weapons and special attacks. However, companions don't have separate inventories. You'll simply be given more inventory slots when bringing them along with you. Obsidian is putting a lot of care into their companions, each of them having their own views and motivations. They'll even ask you to help them out with individual loyalty quests. They'll speak out against you if they disagree with your choices, but you'll also be able to sway them back to your cause. And finally, some sad news: there'll be no romanceable companions. You'll mostly be interacting with these companions on your ship, which will be used to get you to various space stations and planets. You won't be directly piloting the craft, instead interacting with your onboard AI, Ada. Apparently, Ada will grow and change according to players' actions as well. Ada will be able to navigate the stars for you as you unlock new areas and purchase in-game passes from corporations controlling certain areas. Don't fret, however, as Obsidian is making much of the in-game world accessible as soon as you get your ship. Similar to Fallout, you'll be nudged in the direction of the main story, but ultimately free to explore if you wish to ignore the main narrative. There will even be difficulty scaling, allowing you to enter higher level areas early on, and reap rewards if you manage to survive. The worlds you do visit aren't as massive as some of the other blockbuster open worlds you see today, but will be painstakingly handcrafted, and of course allow for some healthy exploration. All in all, The Outer Worlds is shaping up to be a promising title, especially in a world where other beloved RPGs have let us down. Obsidian has even doubled down on the fact that this game will be completely devoid of microtransactions, and they have all of their focus on the core game and not DLC at this time. This dedication to delivering a quality product, as well as Obsidian's gaming pedigree, definitely bodes well for the final game. And that's it for this Outer World news update. If you want to stay up to date on this title and others like Cyberpunk 2077, Anthem, Rage 2, and more, make sure to sub. And remember to drop a like below to let me know that you'd like to see more from the Outer Worlds. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.